Okay. Hey. Holy crap. I just spent so long trying to get my stupid camera to work. Well, my cam link. What a pain in the butt. I've got some random items to choose from. I'm for sure opening these Pokemon cards. I waited for stream to open these. Ooh, you know what? Hold up. I forgot in all of this work to do something quick. It'll give people time to hop in. My setup right now is ridiculous too. Oh my god. When I put my, like when I'm working on shit, I'm gonna have to have one leg of my tripod basically up my ass. Well, it's just between my arms, but you know, close enough to the ass. What is a hug if not ass adjacent? Adjacent? Adjacent. But alright. I'm definitely, so, I have not been able to find Pokemon cards for so long. It has been a true struggle. Oh yeah, did I needed to change the quality of my camera. Oh, that's my mic. Let me not mess with that. Camera. There's this one. It's this. Video capture device properties. Custom. Resolution. There. It needs to be 720p, unfortunately. And then, let me make sure. Okay. Output 60 frames per second. And then, stretch that. It won't be the best quality, but because I couldn't get my HDMI cord to work, it's just gonna have to do. For now. Would love for it to not be poor quality, but what can you do? There we go. Let me get my chat opened up. There we go. Oh, yay. Congrats, Jordan. Sorry, I've been having tech issues. So I wasn't looking at chat yet. I was just talking to myself. But congrats. How many bedrooms? Let me open these up. My sister was the one who actually found these. Because I've been able to find some for a while. And she accidentally grabbed Chaos Rising with her husband instead of just Pitch Black. So I have some of those to open too, which is fine. I want Green Ninja. So I really fuck with Green Ninja. Barnacle. And then I've got some, after this, some watercolor workbooks to pick from. Oh, I don't need to open these yet. I also don't know if I'm, oh. What the heck? I'm so sorry. I don't know how that just got audio. So it was like double audio max. But congrats, Jordan. Holy shit. I'm glad I looked up. Jesus Christ. How many bedrooms? I don't know if I asked that when my shit was actually disgustingly high. And like impossible to listen to. Jesus. These chaos Chaos Rising packs. Oh my god. I'm trying to include this package well. I'll have to give my nieces some Charmeleon cards. Alright. Dog fur. Thought that was dog fur too, but it's just a crack. Or a scratch or whatever the hell. But, oh, I gotta figure out another situation. Ugh. Okay. So, I'm excited for this set. I haven't opened any Pitch Black yet. And then, maybe I'll start with Chaos Rising. Because I would rather save the best for last. Let me open these. Right. I want to leave these in one thing together so I can remember what kind of set they came from. Actually, I will set them there. Okay. Start with Chaos Rising. Goomy. Frogadier. Oh, my tank top is like too slouchy. Frogadier. Patchrat. Skrelp. Ninetales. Golisopod. Roxy's Performance. Actually, should I? There. Another Patrat. Goodra. Okay, well, I mean, it's a cute Goodra card. Okay. Esper. Minchino. Chespin. Or Kespin. Stunky. Great Hall Net. Got Deoxys. Prism Tower. Ho-Oh. Cute. Magnetic Energy. Bubbly Energy. I think this is a little too close. There you go. It's just like a little out of reach for me. Alright. Fennekin. I can't tell if it focused on this or not. I can't tell if that's like supposed to be Keodin or Quilladin. Frogadier, Skrelp, Cladle, Transformation Tome, Ferrothorn, Sudowoodo, Delphox, cute, Emma. Ooh, I'll wait to open the next one for after the ads. All right. I should have handled this differently. All right. God. Come on, camera. There. Emorade. Emolga. What the fuck? Let's... Baltoy. Holy. Bleh. Baltoy. Patrat. Emma. Ninetales. Adversity Policy. Watchdog. Deoxys. Xerneas. God. Why is my shit struggling so bad? This fucking laptop, bro. What the hell? Swear to God. If I'm about to have to end because my laptop can't take it. Alright, I've got Vulpix. Weedle. Sliggoo. Quillfish. Prism Tower. Avalugg. Sudowoodo. I'm gonna freak out. Emma. Litleo. Beedrill. Okay, Vulpix. Remoraid. Sliggoo. Emolga. Cladle. Deoxys. Special red card. Chespin. Avalugg. Goodra. Okay, those are all stinkers. Now, good shit. Pitch Black. So these are the smaller packs, which I have 4 of. They were singles. Oh, cute. Love Lucario. Mandibuzz. Litwick. Fuck. Like, what is the deal? Bombardier. Whalmer. Toucanon. Tremendous Bomb. Slowbro. Oh, that's cute. I love that card. Slowpoke. Koraidon. Gerudo. Cute. This one has Venusaur. Or Ivysaur. No, it's Venusaur. Okay. Got Trumbeak. Grubbin. Scentiscorch. Skarmory. Gleedon's Final Battle. Domize. Deevil. Charcadet. Toucanon. Miraidon. Alright. Cute. That one. Every time I hold the cards up, my shit says it's having trouble encoding. Like, my laptop really can't handle shit. Okay, well, put that over here. Slowpoke. Shieldon. Armor Fossil. Mankey. Manectric. Palafin. Annihilate. Delmise. Heatran. Shadowy Energy. And that's it. Okay. So all these singles have been bleh. This is the last of the single boosters. And then I've got like the 3-pack ones that I think I have better luck with for other sets, so. Got Pikipek, Sizzlepede, Maschiff, Cranidos, Toucanon, Vikavolt, Misty's Vitality, Toucanon. Cute! Fomantis. I didn't bring my top floaters. I suck. Koraidon. That one I will need to sleeve. Sideways right over there. That's cute though. Bloop. already better luck. Alright. Got Sizzlepeed. Bronzer. Charjabug. Carjabug. Finizen. Gwyn. Oh, that's a cute trainer. Or what is that? Huh. Marshadow. I love Marshadow. Skin is so dry. Gladion's Final Battle. Annihilate. Whalmer. Oh my god. Cute. Reminds me of this Yoshi amiibo. A fucking Yoshi amiibo that I have. That's like yarn. Shadowy Energy. There. Alright. Electric. Trumbeak. I don't like to put much pressure on the edges. Mankey. Sizzlepeed. Misty's Vitality. Bandette. That's a cute card. Devil. Manectric. Fossil Quarry. Voltaic Energy. Alright. Bronzer. Carjabug. Finizen. Type Null. That's cool. Dark Bell. Lampent. Backtrack Badge. Trumbeak. Cranidos. Armarouge. Nickit. Shuppet. Brion. Granidos. Marshadow. Relicanth. Rust Syndicate Grunt. Bombardier. Ooh. Oopsie. Mabostiff. Mega Chandler. Not cute. It's a very cool looking card. But that one will need to be in a top loader. Couple cool ones. Okay. Poltergeist. Mastiff. Pick-a-peck. Electric. Lampent. Jet. Devil. Nickit. Primarina. That's one of the main ones I wanted from the set. I love that Pokemon. I have a shiny one in Pokemon Go that I use a lot. Like to leave at gyms and stuff. And a Vitality Energy. Pretty. Really excited about that one. She's so cunt. Alright. I love this Pokemon. Vullaby. Litwick. Goldeen. Poltergeist. Dumeyes. Bronzong. Toucannon. Relicanth, Jet, Armarouge. Armarouge. I like how every time I say a Pokemon name, I like change how I pronounce it. Very cool of me. Definitely looks like I know everything about Pokemon. Alright. Well, maybe I'll just move my Dr. Pepper. This will work. And all right. Well, shit. No, Greninja. Hey, Scully. It's either a Pokemon card or a Magic the Gathering card. Just picture it, now I'm here. Ooh, Pokemon cards. I got some I got some Chaos Rising packs that I'd opened. And then I just finished opening my Pitch Black cards that my sister and brother-in-law grabbed for me when they were out because they saw them. And I haven't been able to find Pokemon cards in so long. Sorry, my setup right now is so chopped. It is rough. Get rid of my preview. Maybe my laptop won't overheat so much. But yeah, I have some different stuff to choose between doing now. This is my, like, normal workshop Wednesday. But it did not necessarily go as planned to the summit. Okay, yeah, it didn't do the right. Sorry about this. Do it one more time. Alright. I have 3 workbooks I can choose from to do watercolor or practice watercolor painting. I've got a turtle, and they like pre-sketch the critter in pencil, so you can just work on the technique of using the watercolors. Dog first. Got a chipmunk, which is cute, and they pre-sketched that too. These are all from the same brand. I got Emily Lex Studio. Cute. So I've got the chipmunk, or I have a rose. Yeah. Alvin getting painted like shit by an autistic woman on the internet. Alvin, no. And I've got roses. And then I also have these little mini sets, which my laptop is still struggling. Why is this? Man. I'm also like hugging a tripod right now because my camera's right there. And the leg to the tripod is, I'm going to stick my arm out from where it is. It's right here. And then there's another leg of it right here. And then between that is this arm. And I've got my other arm reaching around. Yeah, I'm hugging a tripod. But I've got these minis as well that I've had for a while. I've got Taco Bell, which is a very hot topic right now. And I have SpongeBob. So, I'm like, with my laptop struggling, I'm tempted to do these and just fuck around, or do a Lego set versus the watercolors. And it's supposed to be really nice tomorrow, so I could stream from outside and paint outside and have like less noise gate. You'd throw it at one of your friends? Sheesh. I feel like they're kind of hefty. Like, not too wild, but honestly, pretty softball shape, too. No seams. Give it a little curveball 'em. I think I'll wait to paint because a lot of motion is making my encoding overheat, unfortunately. Yeah. It made a funny noise. Well, empty. I feel like that wouldn't be so bad. Honestly, even full I don't think would be so bad. It'd just be kind of funny. And depending on the person, might piss them off, but... Boo. I guess I could start with Taco Bell. Wonder if there'll be lettuce in there. I've never, like, made one of these mini things, and I've had them for a while. So, yes, a tiny taco, or like tiny nacho fries or something would be cute. Like a tiny crunch wrap. Ooh. Actually, I should probably zoom in for the minis. Huh. Let's see. Oh my god. This cannot be the way you open these. It's very inefficient. No, what? Oh. Oh, there's literally an arrow. Holy shit. You had Taco Bell from the one Taco Bell in Ireland. Pretty solid. Oh, cool. I wouldn't really know how to... I feel like it might taste better because of, like, better food, you know, laws compared to the US. They could let us eat some wild shit. Or, like, they push us to eat some wild shit. Really what? Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, cute. Okay. This is actually, I got a mini thing like this before, but it wasn't a kit to make something. I think it was like, I don't remember what. I think someone gave it to me for like Christmas. In like a stocking or something. A crunch wrap box thing. You had a wrap of taco chips, nachos, a churro, and some weird crisp things you hated. Were they like cinnamon twists? Did they have like sugar on them and cinnamon and they were twisty? The way I just reworded that in the same way that I said it the first time, but... Yeah, cinnamon twists are very hit or miss. Ooh, my battery for my laptop is hot too. Okay. So this must have one thing. Flour tortillas. Not very cinnamony like a churro. Yeah, sometimes they can taste rusty dusty. Or not rusty, crusty. Like crusty dusty. It can kind of feel like someone left them in an open... You know those displays at like a candy shop? Where you can scoop in and get a bunch of candy? Or at like the Lego store, you can scoop up a bunch of pieces. Sometimes they taste like someone left them sitting out like that. And then like give them a spritz of cinnamon spray. So they don't really taste like anything. Straight rusty still. Yeah. Hate that. The cinnamon twists are very much an RNG thing. Kind of don't want to look at the whole. Wait, is this what I got? Spicy potato tacos? Because if it is, this is what I fuck with. I wonder if I'm supposed to wear gloves for this. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna poop. I'm gonna shit my brains out. Not that it's Taco Bell specifically, it's, what is it, Taylor Farms? Oh, little potatoes. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. And then shredded lettuce. And then shredded cheese. Okay. This probably tells me I'm going to die if I touch this. Wear gloves and eye protection while using resin. Oh. Use tongs to carefully place all the items. Skinty reading the shredded lettuce. Yeah. Hey, what's up, little monster? I guess there's resin. Let me open. Maybe it's in here. Like a Diablo sauce packet. Like, and the resin, I guess, would act like a glue. I bet it's the sauce. Which in that case, I might not add the sauce because I don't have gloves right now other than my gardening gloves. And that I don't think is going to protect me from resin because that would just absorb in the fabric. Oh, yeah. Chipotle sauce. Yeah, that's the chemicals, the resin. Got little tongs. Oh my god, darling. Happy Meal toys have like little studs. Yeah. I guess just cheap manufactured shit. But I don't really fuck with resin like that. Because usually it's, you know, not biodegradable. So it's just around forever. And I'm not that important where I feel like my toy needs to exist for eternity in a landfill after I die. Got fire sauce and mild sauce. That alone is worth it to me. Having a little mini fire sauce. Years of resin. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the way they package this. Okay, let me get out the tortillas. Oh my god. I gotta hug my tripod. Oh my god. Tortillas! Look at them! Oh my god. They're like soft and kind of squishy too, pliable. Like clothes for a Polly Pocket. God, my fingertips are so dry. Maybe to put the... Yeah. So, the resin you would use to make them stay put together. So like I would layer some resin with the chipotle sauce. And then I would put down the potatoes and then put a little bit more resin. And I would put the lettuce. And then a tiny bit more of this. And then I put the cheese. But I think for now, I really don't want to risk getting cancer. So I'm not going to put the sauce, but I'm just going to assemble them. And I'll have to redo it later. I'm going to put a hole in the middle of that taco and then a hole in each of the ingredients so they stack. Yeah, like so it'd be immersive and they're loose. But I know... What food am I thinking of? There's some play food where you could literally put them together like that in like kids' toys and they would just like pop together and it'd be like a sheet of lettuce. But here's the little potato bites. My room was so warm before I went live too. That I was literally dripping sweat trying to get my camera to work. Okay, I've got a box opener. And I also thought this would be like other sets where there'd be multiple on each ball, but this is one item. Oh yeah, it shows putting the potatoes down, then resin, then the toppings, then more resin, and then waiting to let them dry. So just know I will be doing this again. Hey Tech. I'm about to put my little potato bites in my spicy potato soft tacos, which I very regularly get until the poopening began. Packaged are paper, but no, it's plastic. Yeah, like these, I think these are paper. These ones. But then, and like this is cardboard. But then this is plastic, that's paper. This honestly feels like the actual packaging you get them in. like the real food. Okay. I don't want to stab the potatoes. I've got limited potato to work with already. Oh! Little potatoes. Probably should have thought that through before I ripped it in that way. Alright. Definitely see why it includes resin. These are tiny. They're teeny tiny. So, I think the best way to do this, I know they gave tongs, but ha 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 if they think I'm doing that. There's some potatoes. This is a lot of potatoes. Ugh. Wait a minute. Okay. These are just gonna sit to the side for now. I do. Some lettuce. I would assume you just use like non-latex gloves with these normally, but I don't know. Some lettuce. Oh my god. This tiny shredded lettuce. And whenever I resin these with gloves on, I will for sure post a picture of them on my Twitch story, because it'll look cuter too. I feel like usually spicy potato tacos, they're like squished and they're not that photogenic, but they fucking hit. So, not sure where this thing even goes. Like why that's included, but... Oh, I see. You put it in the top of the ball. Because I guess you could store them in there so they don't get dusty. My arthritis in my spine is going to be so pissed at me for sitting like this. Alright, and this is the shredded cheese. You want to see the texture of it? Looks like shredded cheese. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna leave all that in there. We've got spicy potato tacos. Spicy potato tacos. Alright. They will be right there. Oh, there's a chunk of potato. Nope. And I will keep the instructions because I will be gluing these with gloves on later. Yeah, you heard the panic. Bad. Because I did shit myself a little. Not really, but... Alright, let's see what I get next. I hope I don't get the same thing. I'm curious what I would even get. Here, let me just open this close to my chest. Come on, Sky Daddy. Give me something yummy. And let it not be like a freeze or something. Because then I think I would have to, motherfucker. I think I got the same one. In which case, I would be saving the set, not opening the individual pieces, moving on to a SpongeBob, and I would do this with my niece, one of my nieces. See what I mean? It looks like the same set, because it's got the tortillas in it too, and a picture of a spicy potato taco. Dang it, what are the odds? And I've had these for a while, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're spicy potato fucking tacos. Dang it. Hey, my soul called out to the spicy potato taco. What can you do? But yeah, whenever you finish the set, this pokes into the top. And then it can sit in there on display. But I'll be doing that with my nieces. Which, SpongeBob sounds fun. So, I'm not that mad at it. Like, I'm bummed I got the same one because I'm not rich, but it'll be a memory with my niece. And she'll think it's cute as shit. Hopefully she hasn't made one already of this. If we all got spicy potato tacos, that is some wild intergenerational RNG. Alright, I don't know what kinds of things I can get in this. Oh my god, is it gonna be... It looks like a pineapple. Whoops. Every time. Oh yeah, it's SpongeBob's house. Cute. Oh, cute. The little clasp. You open it up. ABC pasta. Oh, is this gonna be like a little table? Krusty Krab style? Okay. Job listings. Fuck, bro. Even they're telling me to get a goddamn... They said, this motherfucker is gonna be unemployed. This is gonna be a streamer. Oh, my back. Oh my god, it's got the gum under the table. Cute. Okay, it just pops in. Pops together. Oh my god, I could get a sundae. Wait. Okay, I'm excited for the other one I got. Oh, it can be so much cute stuff. Get a job soup is what I got. I can't say that on here, but I'm going to cease existing. Man, so get your money up. God damn it. Get a job soup is what I'm making. Oh. Pain, bro. A box? So... just open it like this. This folds inward. Oh wait. Those. Oh, wait, no. I see. Do that. That. Oh. And that. Okay. Got job listings. And for this, there's literally resin again. In this coral soup can. Great taste in a can. So I would be adding that with this ABC pasta, which the noodles are not actually in here. Bowl. Peas. Wait. This one doesn't have a thing on it. Okay, let me show you. So, can of peas, right? Peas. Like, what the fuck? Those are so tiny. So you mix those up and it's pea soup. And then I would spell out, get a job on the top. So here are the peas for it. Here's the resin, which has the resin sticker on it. Warning. And then what's in here? Oh my god. Fallout, god damn it. Okay, well, there we go. Huh. Oh. Okay. So, I don't have a visual memory, so I can't just remember where stuff goes on his house. And they're not gonna help me with that by having a picture of his home. Crap. Well. This goes on top for sure. Of course. So that slides in there. Then boop. Then this, I think, just goes right here. Cute. I'm surprised they didn't include stickers for the windows, but it's still cute. So, man, I wonder if I should try to grab gloves, because I do want to build this. That sound good with you guys? If I grab gloves? It just means I'll be AFK for just a sec. You'll still be able to hear me though. And the music. Oh my god, I'm in such a tight setup. I think I showed last stream. Because last Wednesday I tried to get shit set up and failed, and I think I showed pictures of my setup. But I worked for like 4 hours on reorganizing my library room that also has my art supplies and craft stuff. Let's see if I even have any gloves. I should. If anything... Wait, I have my cleaning gloves. They might be up here. I think that would be easier. Or I might have left them in my kitchen. Okay, they're downstairs. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Oh yeah, I went and looked at Michael's for fun yesterday too. Not really planning to buy anything. Oh, here's some gloves. Hold up. One. That could have been bad. Almost dumped barkeeper's friend all over my kitchen. But a lot of the decor at Michael's. Hi, Arweenie. Hi, Kagachi baby. Michael babies. A lot of them looked like they were planned by AI Loki. Like it looked like shit. Like nothing screamed yes at me. And I'm waiting for a sale because they did have some cute black, like faux foliage and flowers, which I really like. Oop. Because I like using black faux plants in my house. I like the goth aesthetic. But they had this that I got to put over my streaming lamp in my backdrop behind me in my normal stream. So I'm excited about that. They're cute. But I grabbed one little bouquet of like black and gray flowers. That shit was $30. I had the, like I was doing self-checkout and I had someone come over and take them off. It's no shot. These gloves are kind of big. It's giving modesty. Where's my suitor? Oh my god. Also, how am I supposed to make this with teeny little pieces with these fat ass fingers on these gloves? Before I start, let me drink my Dr. Pepper. Cheers. Ugh, so many artificial chemicals in this bitch. Alright, time to make my get a job soup. Actually, I feel like mother. Yeah. Get these out of here. Okay. There. Whoops. Dude, these gloves are huge on me. Like, all that extra fabric. I have very small hands. My negging get a job soup. So, it shows to dump the resin and the peas in and stir it up. Or it shows the get a job letters. Oh, there are pasta in this. Oh my god. See, like, look at this. I have to pull it all the way up for my fingertip, to still be like that. If I just let it go loose like it does, limp. Alright. Oh, this is in plastic too, so I'm gonna have to take this globe off. All the letters. Cute. And I was saying before, I think other than Target being a fucking evil corporation, I feel like Make It Minis, like, I feel like they might be BDS. They might be BDS now. And I've had these for a minute, but I'm not for sure. So I'd have to look into that if I was going to recommend, like, getting them. And also the whole, like, resin bit, which I guess I really consider it, and that's why I normally don't buy this shit, but I did for this stuff. So this is Get a Job soup, but I want it to literally say Get a Job on top. Oh, these go on the edge of the table. I forgot, because it's like a wheel to a ship. My chat right there. Okay. So, because I'll keep the letters Get a Job out, and then I'll dump the rest in. Well, the letters for Get a Job. They're so teeny tiny. Here's an E. Get. Could I would say bitch. The fucking damage that I took, the spiritual damage, emotional damage of this being Get a Job. Oh. There's a B. There's an O. There's A. It's an L or a J. Looks curved. That's a J. Okay, I gotta put these in for myself. I'm really reaching, inserting. G. Because all these rounded off letters are more difficult to tell. Oh, I think this might be a G. Yeah, this is. There might Get a Job letters. So pour these in here. And I'll pour the P's. And then it'll be good time for resin. Which I've got 2 fans going. Let me turn that fan up and point it more in this direction. Alright. Actually, I'm also going to put these spokes in the table, because then that can be drying on that. I can set it to the side. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Me acting like this is personally offending me. Okay. Ooh, my phone's at 1%. Oh, I can add chat. Hopefully it doesn't blow up my laptop. Ooh. Dropped some frames getting that pulled up. You know what? Let's just get rid of that. My laptop can't handle it. Let me go grab my phone charger too. And then we're finishing this soup. Oh my god. Thankfully, I have a long ass charger. Oh, my phone died. Wonderful. Well, guys, I will be able to see you again in just a sec. My phone back where it was. All right. Peas. Oh my god, they're teeny. Here. Easier from your chip. There's one pea. Right. I think that was all the peas that ran for it. Okay. Oh, wait. You do this in a different order than what it showed. I read it top to bottom. Fuck. Okay. So, I actually needed to first add the resin and peas. And then add the rest of the peas and get a job. But you know what? I'll just spell that later. So it's saying to add most. Let me just preemptively. This is why I triple check directions before I do shit. Because I cannot be trusted to just do it right the first time. Well, good thing I just messed with this Taco Bell thing. You know what? I have to. It's gonna end up overflowing. Hell no. Okay. So, actually do listen to the directions. Dump like half of this out. And stir it a little. And then I'm gonna add the resin. Ooh, I can turn my phone back on. Come on, phone. All right. Resin. I should open up chat before I start doing this because I don't know when I'll be able to take my gloves off. Hopefully my phone doesn't just instantly die again. So first when that happens. Okay. Stream manager. Mute. Here's my chatty poo. Alright. Didn't miss anything. Sick. Other glove. Oh, I didn't even finish. Man. The other little spokes into this. This one. That way it is ready to sit and let the soup dry. Soupy soup. Actually, oh, they do just kind of have those gaps forever. Okay. Glove. Ow. Phew. Phew. All right. Soup. This needs to move. Okay. Resin. Ooh. I'm scared. I've never used resin before. What if I die? I just feel like I have such bad luck. Something bad will happen. Nothing bad will happen though. Especially not live. Brace my arm. Let's see this poison. Oh, fuck. How am I gonna open this? The gloves on. Oh, I got it. Okay. I'm not gonna spill it. I'm not gonna spill. I'm not gonna. Okay. I'll do it like that. You can tell it's green. Okay. That. These fucking gloves are huge. You'd think at 5'3", I could have some bigger hands, bro. Like, come on. Like, who needs boobs? I need more fingers. Hey, Cher. I'm making poison get a job soup from SpongeBob. What are you up to? So I'm supposed to pour half this thing of resin. Ew, it's thick and gooey. Oh, I hate this. Ew. No, I'm fucking up. I panicked. Thankfully it's thick and gooey so it doesn't spill immediately. Just like my loads. Oh my god, I can't grab this tiny ass spoon with these big ass gloves. Ooh, nice. Fun work. Well, making pea soup. Oh fuck. Oh no. These gloves are so fucked up for doing this to me. Oh my god. Blech. Oh, good save on my part. I don't want the resin on my desk. Eh. Okay. We're still back. Guys, this is so messed up. Okay. Now I'm at least grabbing the bowl with my real fingertips. Why would they have me do this with this little fuck-ass spoon? Imagine if I put all of the stuff in the bowl at first, like I originally did. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. How do I set it down? Alright. Frame rate with the stream and music are a little choppy. No, it's probably my freaking laptop. Dang it. I don't have what I need to be able to do my workshop Wednesday streams through my normal PC, so I'm using my laptop. Let me see if I can do anything to make it better. Like maybe... my camera, can I make it any like crappier quality? Thank you for telling me that though. I actually do appreciate it, because I can't know unless I know. Oh, I can't do that. I have to do this. Color space though. Well, crap. We'll see if that helps, but it might not. It's whenever I get, oh, you, pea resin. Yeah, literally, -2 with these gloves. It's like glove in my hand. Like, the fingers are ridiculous. Okay. And then supposed to dump the rest in. Oh, I was supposed to just put peas in the bottom part. That's alright. Just doing a little free verse. I could have put more of the resin actually. I just got scared. Because I didn't expect it to be like this. I've never done this before. I didn't know it'd be all thick. Which, I mean, makes sense, but... I spoon. Spoon. How the hell do kids even do this? There's no shot I would ever be letting my kids handle this resin. Or be in the room. Unless I was doing it outside, I guess. But even then, isn't this like carcinogenic for outdoor shit? I wouldn't want a bug to get freaking obliterated by some resin for pea soup. Just for shits and giggles. Oh my god. You can see how much the fingertip doesn't actually have my finger in it. This is a nightmare. I just take this. Oh my god. Just... There's a hell. Believe me, I've seen it, bro. It's this right now. Actually, maybe that's all the resin that can come out. Man, that sucks that it's coming through so choppy, though. I wonder if at this rate, I might as well be using my phone. I wonder if that would run better. Okay. Okay, I have the rest of the stuff in here. Whoa. Well, I gotta vacuum this room. Because I don't want my dogs consuming that in any way. Shit. Okay. Like, how the fuck? Not worth it. I was like, oh, I could try stirring it without my glove on. Not worth the risk. Follow the safety guidelines. I had to get the freaking soup. Like the most resin involved set. There, now it's my real fingertip. See how much that flat fingertip exists? It's horrific. Okay. So I want there to be a nice spread. Uh-oh. And the spoon will be like this. Straight down in the soup. But I don't want it to look like that. To be like more natural. Okay. And then, ooh, goo. Old great looking goo. Okay. So this one doesn't have any resin. Ooh, yes it does. This glove I will lie down like this. This glove. I'll take off like this. Then I've got the G. G. E. T. A. J. O. It's easier for me to get a tiny bit of resin on the tip of this and then use that to pick these up. Get a job soup. Well, I meant to do it this way. Yeah, the more I zoom in, the more my laptop struggles. Here's the get a job soup. I put J backwards. I'm glad I did that. Oh, I fucking messed the whole thing up. Where the hell? I can't see it for shit. You know what? Jobs aren't everything. Is there a B? Can I get a Bob? Okay. This is fucked. Chat. Thoughts and prayers. Doing this at 30 years old might have been a mistake. Yeah. That. Oh, fuck. I should have thought this through and had a backup, like, plan. Because now, it's just not saying shit. Well, you know what? We got dookie soup. Yum, yum, yum. I'm gonna go wash my hands because I feel like I got resin on myself. I'm scared. Ow, my foot. This is about to be water. Sorry, team. Mike, do not fall on this line. Guys. I can't believe I fucked up my soup. Maybe I'll make little letters out of polymer clay and add them on top later. Not worth. 10 out of 10 not worth. Never making... If it tells me to make soup for anything else like this, trust I'm not doing it. Maybe my frontal lobe is just low-key a debuff for this. Whoops. Holy shit, that was actually a nightmare. Well, what's the next set? Let's find out. Holy shit. Talk about painful. This better be a fucking Krabby Patty or a goddamn Sundae. Or we riot at dawn. By riot, I mean we sit and stare at a wall and dissociate. And by dawn, I mean the minute I stop streaming for the day. Opening this ball off camera. Actually, maybe I should. Ow, my back. So, that's what that ball is. That's SpongeBob's house as well, which is what these sets came in. I'm so glad I didn't try to make the spicy potato tacos with resin right now. What I get? Dry chum. What the fuck? No shot there, I just get a giant chum bucket. If I got literal garbage and get a job suit, I'm not gonna be okay. Which one's got a chum bucket? I'm gonna Chat. Got a chum bucket. What the fuck? It looks like ground beef on a stick. I haven't eaten meat in like 5 years, 6 years. Oh wait, more than that. I forgot I'm 30. Like 8 years. You literally just make chum stick. Make chum sticks. And it's like completely resin. I'm not doing this. Sorry, team. I'll open up the packaging though, so we can see it. Packaging is cute and has SpongeBob's little face. Just a little guy. Chum on a stick mold. Wee. Got the pieces for the table. The shit that tells me I'm gonna get ligma from building it, which is very tempting to not build because of that. Oh my god. We've got the bucket. A chum bucket. Plankton squished to shit on the bottom. So I've got that. The mold. Got dry chum. I got told to get a job and I got chummed on. Man. People when they go to college. Got some raw extra chummy chum. And, oh, just the stuff for the house and the table. Not fucking with the table right now. Oh, you set the table up inside the house. That's cute. Okay, so you like plop that. This has been catastrophic. And probably low-key unwatchable because of the choppiness. I got anxious building my soup in a way that now my throat and stuff are dry. And I feel like, ugh. And then I start to convince myself that it's the resin and I'm gonna die. And then I feel even worse. So, This has been fun. Right now I'm putting little spokes on the side of the table. If you weren't here for the other table, they have the gum on the bottom as well. That's cute. And then take the table, you pop it in the house. So it sits like that. Then, oh, forgot. Slide this. Oh, oopsie. Didn't hit my soup, so that's alright. Then this plops in this. Maybe. Hold up. Ooh. Hold. This one's not going as well as the last. Okay. So that pops in there. And that thing's on the top. It's good. And then I will... I'm nervous about the chum. Because that is going to be even worse off than the soup. Like, I need gloves that actually fit me. This is so messed up. And doing all these little thingies, my driest fingertip is like all gross looking, and then I'm like, either it's from putting these gloves on, or I got resin on my fingertips and I'm gonna die. Which didn't happen. I would never do that live, but if it did, oh, that's unfortunate. What else? My soup is dry. Push that over. Push that one over. Got these from the trash. We've got get a job listing. Did I get a job soup? Trash. Trash. Definitely should have like laid something down also. Like, it would have been nice to have any kind of like a tray or anything here. But I did not do that. Slide that over. Thankfully I didn't get any any resin on my desk. Why'd I do that? Oh my god, why do they keep landing in the same spot? Yet. And I intentionally didn't spell get a job correctly or at all, because I don't believe in capitalism being the only way. Okay, there's another pea. This is getting blown around by my fan. Trash, trash. We've got all the Live Moss Taco Bell stuff. The cheese, the sauces For anyone who didn't see the sauce packets before, those are them. They're very cute. Teeny tiny. My shit's super delayed, so. I'll set all of that stuff over here. The little potatoes and cheese and stuff. These were my spicy potato tacos that immediately flopped over, but that I didn't fuck with resin with yet, so I'm gonna be like separating it again and redoing it. So it'll be cute, but because then the resin for that one came in this chipotle sauce bottle. So yeah. Then this goes with that. And so does this. Oh my god. Oh, I also had opened Pokemon cards. Sup, Schoolie? Holy crap. What an event that unfolded. I'd showed some watercolor workbooks. I think next time I do Workshop Wednesday, this tripod just does not work for it. And I need to use like the arm that I have on my desk. Maybe I could use this to help stabilize shit, or I don't know. Cause yeah, it's a little chopped. A wee bit chopped. You can also, with the set, I don't want to accidentally get resin on myself. Okay. I actually would want more of this set though, because I really want the triple goober berry sunrise sundae. And that's cute. Oh my god, the Krusty Krab kitty meal. The little Krabby Patty has a face. And it's adorable. You got the pretty patties. And then the Krabby Patty. With the secret formula. What else? Get a job soup, which I made. But I, freestyled a little. A kelp shake. With spicy kelp chips, mini bikini bottom, which is pretty sick, but also involves everyone else in bikini bottom being genocided, because where the fuck, like, where's someone else's house? And then I got the chum bucket, which I don't get why the ball wasn't like the chum bucket then, but I guess continuity is not important. Oh, there were how-to videos? Nah. Who needs that? This was a much smoother experience. But I do want the goober sundae. That is for sure. Honestly, instead of making this out of resin though, like I've got polymer clay. I could just set out to make a freaking triple goober berry sunrise on my own out of polymer clay and then not be worried that I'm gonna get ligmitis. I think, honestly, that might be what I do. Because I don't give a shit about like mini brands, the brand. And if I can avoid shopping at Target, I would prefer to do that. Also prefer to stop spending money because I can't really afford to do it. And I just forget that I've already had these sets and was about to be like, guess I keep doing it. But nope. I've had these for a minute. What else do I have that I can do top down? I can't remember if I've shown my stickers on my Kindle in a while. I can show those. That's my Kindle setup. I've cleaned my case with rubbing alcohol and stuff, and it just like stains because it's one of those clear cases that's like rubbery. Got a mushroom, cat and fish, a bird. My Never Totoro dude, but by a different artist on Etsy I got a long time ago. Some like little dog stickers and bunnies and fish. This by, I think the artist name is Abigail Penner maybe? Snoopy's Book Club, little scared hamster, pandas. That's the setup. And yes, I will now let my Get a Job soup dry. I don't really have anything else to show. And because I spilled so many little plastic pieces on the desk, and I'm kind of scared of the resin, I might... This might be a short workshop Wednesday. Let me think. Let me think. I could paint with watercolors. But my laptop is overheating every time I do minor things. So that does get in the way of that. I redid my stream schedule, or like I reassessed it. I watched a ton of the Streamer University stuff. And is that resin on my fucking desk? No. Oh my god, it might be. I just had my Kindle on that. Shit. Okay. Well, I watched a lot of the Streamer U stuff. And decided I need to like actually stick to my schedule a little. So I reassessed it. I adjusted it to make room for my therapy appointments. So I wouldn't be ending early to go to them, and I wouldn't be starting late because I got back from them late. So my schedule on Twitch is actually firm now. I'll be following that. I'd planned for today to stream to go until what time? Until 6 p.m. It is 3:30. I don't have a be right back screen on my laptop, so I can't just like pop that up for a sec while I clean this up. Maybe I'll clean this up and do some painting. Work on cleaning it up first. No, I'm worried about resin. I will clean it up and then paint. I'm sticking with it. Resin can't do shit to me. Ow. Swatch cards on the ground for some reason. Oh my god. They like flew around. For my, what are they? Ohuhu markers. Alcohol markers. Alright. So, I will pick these up and put them in what? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, here we go. Got a Lego box. For the hamster. Yeah. Just gonna do that. 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 want that mess dry right there. Put all this in this box. Stick it on top of this basket. And then I'm not going to be touching that. That could have been bad. Okay. This. Let me rinse off my palette. Ow. From the last time I used it. Off stream. Wipe it down. Ouch. I'm gonna be like anxiously thinking I'm gonna die any day now because of that resin. I don't fuck with stuff like that. I think that because of all my x-rays and shit that I needed growing up, and then still like imaging and shit, I really worry about cancer risk because I'm already supposed to avoid getting any more x-rays because of the risk. And I know having a rare genetic disability, I feel like that would increase risks of other genetic oopsies. Might be fatal, but who knows? Yeah. Low. Okay. Got this. And where did I put my mason jar for water? I'd have carried that downstairs. Maybe I'll just, I have a bunch of mugs for putting pens in and brushes and stuff. I'm gonna use one of those. A little dusty, but I can put water in this. That and I'll go like there. And then I've got my brush, pencils, for my fucking tripod. My freaking tripod. Alright. Go to this. This. And then So I've got the turtle, or the chipmunk, and the rose. Maybe I'll start with the flower because that seems more simple. I'll pick the flower. Each of these books though has like a ton of different designs. This shows them all in the back. It's kind of cute. That's all the woodland animals. Or no, that's all the animals. And then I've got this woodland animals one that I had bought at the same time I got the flower one a while ago. That and that. Just paintbrush. Wax paper. And my paints. Oops. Oops. So, dang it. Oh, hey. Unfort. Alright. Got these shades, which I think are all of my solid colors. Or like non-shimmer and glittery shades. Like that. This color. I feel like I'm better off mixing brown pink. So I'll need those. I will need a green, which this looks more like the shade of green I would want. I don't know if that's invisible. And then a yellow. I have this very bright yellow, poplar yellow. I think I'll use that. So these could go back on there. Oh, this buttery yellow shade is so good. Yummy. Alright. So I need to mix a light pink. Hold up. Let me just move this out of my way. Fuck ass potatoes. Oop. Right. So I need white. because I have these watercolor rocks or stones and not like liquid watercolor paints in tubes or a powder. So I have to get myself a lot of that pigment transferred over. And then I love these paints. They are all organic materials and made by a small business. Beam paints. And made by, I think the company is owned and operated by Indigenous folks in Canada, I think. They collect the pigments and stuff and then make the paint stones. And so all of them have like multiple versions of the name, I think. I think it's in English and then also like another language that I don't remember right now, to be completely honest. Right, I need a little dot of red. Push all of that down. And mix that up. A little more water. Really that out. All right. I'll push down there. Don't want to waste any pigment, but I think all the pigment's out of the brush. Okay. And I'm supposed to start by painting the center of the flower yellow. It's like right there. Move my stuff over a little. Oh, my laptop's encoding is overheating again. So I've got my paint stones. It's like right in this area. Let that dry a little. Paint stem light green. Adding a darker green along the edges for depth. Okay. So I need to have a lighter green. change the music. Alright, and then I need a little bit of white. That. Okay. Cool. Should be good. Alright. It's very light green actually. But let me see it on the... It's pretty good. Maybe like a drop more green. Just the littlest... Well, yeah, a little more than that. Dang. There. All right. That's very light still. I don't mind it though, but actually a little more green. There. Because it's easier to add more and darken it up once I've started than to go back and try to lighten it. Mind you, I'm still trying to do this like hugging a tripod. Genuinely ridiculous setup right now. I feel like that's still a very faint green. And I didn't bring up a paper towel. Of course, you know. Forget every time. So that's my issue. There we go. Go back over stiff with this shade. I think that the pigment to make this green is heavier than the pigment used to make the white. So every time I go to get paint, I need to really give it a good stir. But also doing this from a like weird angle. It's proving to be a little interesting. I don't know if you can see that green shade right here. Oh, see right after a stir, or as I'm stirring it, see how much darker that is? Then I'll let it sit for a second, and you'll see it kind of slowly, that darker shade sinks back down, which makes sense, but it's just kind of funny to watch. I know it says to paint the leaves last, but hee hee hee. Because then I'm going to build on color, and I kind of want that to dry because then I'll add darker on top. And kind of layer it, you know, then add veins and stuff to the leaves. Mix, 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 mix. I don't want to do the leaves that are up here because I don't want them to mix with the pink when I go to do the petals of the flower. But I can have these leaves kind of drying with a base coat of green down. Cute. All right. Okay, go around petals with light pink, leaving white space for separation of petals. All right. Kind of see how they did that. This is looking very Pepto. This is with light pink. Let me... Yeah, that's good. Just some gaps of white. Oh, my back. I wish. I don't want you guys to see how I'm sitting because I 100% sweated my dick off setting shit up. But trust, this shit is ridiculous. Next, add darker pink to the petals using gentle C strokes. But I need to add more light pink still, I think. Right there, maybe. Let this dry a teeny bit. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry. And I need to add a tiny bit more red to this, because I want this to be a little bit darker. Those details. There. I think that should be a good shade for those details. Yeah. Ugh. Stretch my back. Stretch quick. Oh. My spine. That hurts. Falls asleep. With my wireless mic on too. If you hear it. Shh. Honk shoe, honk shoe. I'm being impatient. C strokes. I feel like I could be even a little deeper. There we go. What's that? I'm like basically right under my tripod now. So sorry about that. If my audio is wet. Hopefully the music's not too loud, but I would still like it to be kind of audible for what I'm going nonverbal doing this. Okay. Oops. Water. Kinda. This has so many lines. Get a little more of this darker pink. Try to apply this to the edge with like one hair. Or dot of red. Let that dry a little. Then I'll keep layering this a little darker every time. Added a tiny bit more red for the next coat. Hmm. Okay. That. Um, hmm. A little more of this. I don't hate it. Let me just move on to the leaves for a bit so I don't overdo it. Alright. Remember that shade of green, that darker shade. See how much it's settled down. Before I go back into that, I'm going to get more shade of green on my brush. Honestly, I feel like I could put a little more. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Paint leaves dark green. Add faints with a small brush and darker green. Whoops. I might kind of flop down. Okay. So I'm gonna go this darker green. And I will probably do like 2 layers of this to make sure. And I'm also going to thin this out a bit. I'll have to add to those veins again. I'm actually going to add the veins last. Not veining last, because that just is kind of redundant if I put those down and then shade. That green pigment focused there anyway before, so that one's pretty good. This I need to be careful with, because it is really close to that pink shade. And I don't want my flower to turn into this, like, turd of color. Alright. Mix, 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 mix. I swear, it's been so long since I like did any art stuff just for the like love of the game. And I did a lot of arts and crafts with my nieces over the years. I feel like I'm used to narrating like I'm helping them. Because the mixy mix, 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 mix. I'm just like, why am I doing that? It's been a bit though. I feel like that's been like, that has been the worst part of having better boundaries with family. Is that then they don't invite to things that involve the kiddos. That's alright. Or like not having a car, you know. Not just being able to go. And if I'm relying on an invite, if I'm relying on an invite from my family, that shit's not coming. So This leaf's supposed to be behind the stem. Oh, I didn't even realize it was no longer in frame. Might be. Let that kind of dry a little, and then I'll go add all of the veins. Okay. Oh, my little fan died. Oops. Oopsies. The fuck? And yet. That's weird. Fuck. Well, I can fix that by going like that, wiping it on my other hand, and then letting that just be variation in the background. And then I'll let that dry a little, and then I'll fix it. I'll go back and add the veins, because I fucked that up for sure. For sure. my music is fucking up, sorry. Let that dry. I just realized that that leaf was not dark enough, so I had to fix that. I'm not to put this pigment in my skin. So I'm going to use my brush to pick some of that up. Some of the water. Kind of fucked the paper right there. Just kind of flop it. There. Whew. Okay. Here, a darker green. Water. Ooh, that was not the best idea. But I wiped that pigment off on my hand. There. Not the end of the world. Oh, leggings. I'm wiping that on you, bro. Perfect. My day's been okay. This has been really chill. Having to use resin was a nightmare for my minis. Otherwise, it was really good. How was yours? Also, tech issues, but yeah, it just is what it is. The dry little. Too bad today. Work was the complete us. That's always good. Oh, let me grab my drink. I worked on organizing and adding labels to my desk in my library / art room. So that was good. Ran out of labels, but that's alright. That's alright. Got some cool Pokemon cards that I'm not going to touch right now because I've been getting shit on my hands. But got a few cute ones. ADD. Ow. I don't know what I've been working on. Yeah. Ow. It's alright. I mean, kind of like going extra with it anyway, because I just want to put stuff away. But with my ADHD, like, if I put it away in a drawer that I can't see into, sorry, I just did a bounce bit. If I do that, then it's like it doesn't exist anymore. Well, like, I know it exists, but I forget it exists. So I'm not, instead of having things in baskets sitting everywhere so that I remember it exists, I'm just putting labels on the drawers. And I've had these Alex drawers since high school from IKEA. Because I was big into like beauty YouTube and stuff. And they had those, the white drawers and the white tabletop. And now my desk chair won't stay up. It's just sinking. What a life. But yeah. So I'm not worried about it damaging them or anything. They're fine. They've had makeup all over them and in them. Not so. I'm happy about doing it, but yeah. Got all my acrylic paints put away. I got labels on them for, okay, one drawer has pencils, which includes like graphite pencils and stuff, like art pencils, art pens, and then markers. I've got a drawer of acrylic paints, a drawer of nano blocks, a drawer of model kits, a drawer of puzzles, a drawer of sketchbooks and paper, different kinds of paper, a drawer of polymer clay and supplies, a drawer of comic supplies, so that has like my sleeves and then the cardboard backing for comic books, and then I've got my tie-dye supplies drawer, and then yeah, I don't know what I'll use the other. I've got one more drawer left that I can put whatever in. And basically, like, of course, not all of that was art supplies, but I'm wanting to put anything that I would do in these top-down streams for Workshop Wednesday into this, like, drawer set. I'm just trying to make it so that I can create more efficiently, or not, like, I'm trying to take less of the work away for myself in the future. Like, I don't want to be having to prepare super long for stream. And I also want it to be organized. And then, like, it's already a pain in the butt because of my physical disability, like, trying to set everything up. So at least then I won't be, like, tired as shit, you know? By the time I hit go live. Because I still have to move over my camera set up every time and set up my laptop. And then get my mics and lighting and get all that hooked up. But yeah, I mean, so far it feels a lot better, and it'll make it feel less like a burden for me to just use supplies, because like I won't be like, I need to, you know, I'm gonna have to figure out where to put them after. Like, I'll already know and they'll have their spot, so that's good. Ow. We add these last veins, and then that will be end of stream today. Not quite as long as I want it to go, but I did have tech issues that really fucked me over. If I could make enough to have some kind of a return on my investment with streaming, a transmission system, like a transmission and receiver, so that I can stream from this camera into my other PC, would make this not even a problem anymore. But I already spent, you know, my retirement money for my 401k on my supplies. So I'm not going to be and honestly not really able to put any more money toward it right now. Or if I could get some other, I don't know. Been applying to jobs still. Not many people, you know, the job market right now is horrible for able people. So imagine you have severe, like serious accommodations you need. It's not great. And a degree in English writing with a minor in editing and publishing. Like, come on. I had no car. Which I've talked about that being the motivation to stream, like it being a really physically accessible job and field, although it's not financially accessible. But yee. Sorry about my audio today and everything. Usually at least I can count on my audio being stable, even though the like picture quality goes down with needing to use my laptop. But not this time. You know, it cut in and out a bit, especially when I was using those minis or building the minis. Okay. Because yeah, I constantly want to be reinvesting in the quality of this. And I can do that with like the tools that I already have a bit. But there are some limitations that are kind of, you know, costly. Yeah. I like how this ended up a lot. Cute. And that's what we got. And yeah, like I said before, these are beam paints. This one's pretty dry. So this is Trillium White. Handmade watercolors. Beam paints. I love them. They're so nice. And then I keep them in my, what is it? Toyo or something, right? Yeah. Toyo little toolbox. It's super nice. And a couple layers. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me on stream. I had a nice workshop Wednesday, even though it was kind of silly goofy and I fucked up my get a job soup. That hit a little close to home. Ooh. So, oopie. But thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you guys here. Let me see what time I have down for tomorrow with my set schedule now. Oh my god, the thumbnail looks wild. Okay, schedule. Tomorrow I stream 3 to 9 p.m. So I'll see you guys at 3 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Is it zoomed out?